What Makes a Man? Carey Casey, author and CEO of the National Center for Fathering, talks specifically to fathers of boys on Today's Father.
How can you teach a young man to be honorable? Yesterday, I gave you 3 points from Rick Johnson, an author and friend of NCF who wrote about this in his book, A Man in the Making. As always, you can listen to that program at fathers.com/radio. Today, I have 2 more of Rick's points on raising honorable sons. His 4th point is, teach your son he doesn't have to be ashamed of being a male. Some sectors of our culture aren't that keen on men these days. Stereotypes on TV sitcoms and commercials make men out to be aggressive thugs, womanizers, or buffoons. There's an entire culture of people who claim boys are inferior simply because they're male. Dad, you can counteract those notions by teaching your son through words and actions that he has great potential to influence others for good through the ways he thinks, acts, solves problems, and faces life. And someday, as a husband, a man, and a father, he will matter more than he could imagine. And then finally, teach him manners and chivalry. What a noble quest that is. Chivalry, honor, dignity, sacrifice. These traits are often forgotten in our society today, except for maybe in places like the police force, firefighters, or the military. Dad should lead the way, challenging young men to serve the needs of others above their own desires. Maybe that's the best definition of honor right there. Our boys need to respect the girls and women in their lives. They need to have high regard for good manners. That might seem insignificant, but manners are really about showing respect. Respect for others and oneself. As it teaches in Philippians chapter 2, our sons should regard others as better than themselves and treat them that way. People are so self-focused today that a young man who puts the needs of others ahead of his own will stand out like a bright beacon of light. Dads, the best way to teach our sons and daughters what honor looks like is to model it and then hold our sons to the same high standard. A young man with these qualities will have doors open for him in life most others will not. Thanks again to Rick Johnson for the insights. You can check out more from Rick at betterdads.net. This is Carey Casey for Today's Father.
Discover a wealth of free fathering information and sign up for our email updates for dads at fathers.com or call 800-593-DADS. Thanks for listening, Dad, and keep up the good work.